Hi guys, it's Kate from Open Door Counsel and Life Coaching. Today is Money Monday. We're going to talk about something that not everybody loves to do, and it's saving. So I am a huge advocate for the Dave Ramsey plan. I personally work it, and it's wonderful, and it totally gives you structure and a plan for your money. And so within his plan, he has something called baby steps, 1 through 7. And you simply do the baby steps in order, and then you are able to be financially responsible, and he takes all the hard work and he makes it easy for the consumer, which is great. So baby step 3, we're just going to jump into one of them to talk about saving. Baby step 3 is to have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Now this fund is to be 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So if your expenses are like, say $2,000 a month, no, that's kind of low, but if it was $2,000 a month, and you want to save 3 to 6 months, you're going to save 2, 4, 6, 6,000, which would be 3 months of your expenses, up to 6 months, so 12,000. So between $6,000 and $12,000. Now, why would you pick 3? Why would you pick 6? Why would you pick 4 or 5? Somewhere in the middle. If your job is volatile, like maybe there's a high chance you could be laid off. Maybe you're in sales, maybe you have irregular income. You definitely want to make sure you have the 6 months, 5 to 6 months in there, as much as you can up to that 6 month level. Or if you're in a really stable job, you know that your money, it's going to be there, you know it. Now, I realize that you don't know 100%, but if you know that you have a pretty stable job, you can probably get away with having that 3 months of expenses in your emergency fund. Now, this is going to help you not go in debt again. So step 3 comes after step 2. Step 2 is to pay off all of your consumer debt minus your house. And so by the time you get to step 3, you already have all your consumer debt paid off, not your house, but all the rest of it. That means step 3, that if you have that emergency fund and something goes wrong, so say you have that emergency fund of like $12,000 and your furnace goes out and you have to pay like $4,000 to get a new furnace, you do not have to do credit. You don't have to open up a credit card. You don't have to use the company credit. You can simply use cash out of your emergency fund to pay that for that. Does that make sense? So it keeps you from having to go into debt again. It provides a little bit of financial security. There's something to be said about having that cash on hand, whether that's under your mattress or in a bank. It doesn't matter, guys, wherever you feel it's safe, but there's something about having that cash on hand that just gives you a little bit of sense of security. And just having the plan in place, working the plan, ultimately, if you guys have not really looked into it before, it really does bring financial peace. He has a whole course called Financial Peace. I've taught it a couple times, facilitated a couple times. It's a wonderful course. There's something wonderful to be said about it because a lot of us live in financial insecurity, and that is not a good emotional place to live, especially if you're in a marriage and you guys fight about money. Because did you know that that's one of the leading causes of divorces is financial problems and money problems? There's so much more to be said about that. But for today, having a 3 to 6 month emergency fund is important. And a part of Dave Ramsey's plan, that's step number 3, baby step number 3. Okay. If you guys have more questions on this, I am definitely willing to talk with you. I also do financial coaching. So if you need a little extra help to get something secure in place, I'm your gal. I am Kate from Open Door Counsel and Life Coaching. This is your Money Monday.